Hi, this is a Tibetan flow. Just bring your hands together. It's a complete rebalance of the body and mind. Lower your hands, raise one hand, stretch and breathe out. Raise the other hand, stretch, press into the ground, stretch up and breathe out. Raise your right hand again, stretching up, breathing out, turn to look to the side. Breathing into the centre and lowering. The other hand stretches up, breathing out, turn to the side. Breathing into the centre and breathing out, lowering your hands. Lift and roll your shoulders. Breathing in, reverse your palms upwards. Breathing out, one side. Breathing in, stretching up. Breathing out. Breathing in, stretching up. Turn to the side. Inhale to the centre. Breathing out, turning to the side. Inhale to the centre. Lift your heels to balance. Breathing out, lower your heels and lower your hands to shoulder height. Turn your palms up and then turn your palms down. And then lower your palms back down along your sides and lift and roll your shoulders. Step your feet hip width apart as you just gently sway from side to side. And come to lift and roll your shoulders. Coming to the top of your mat. Inhale, exhale, hands together. Inhale, hands up. Breathing out, roll down. Inhale, right leg back, right knee on the ground. Left leg back. Adjust your knees and hands comfortably apart. Inhale, dipping your back, looking either up or along the ground. Breathing out, chin to chest. Breathing in, dipping your back. Breathing out, tuck your toes, tummy or lower abdomen in towards the spine. Lift your knees, soft dog as you extend your knees now. Bend both knees, lengthen along your spine and then relax. Your heels don't have to touch the ground, just lengthen the spine and then relax. And then bend both knees to the ground. Hands go to the left. It gives space for your right foot to come up. Hands either side of the right foot. Tuck your back toes underneath. Abdomen in towards the spine to protect your spine. Lifting up your left knee. Left foot to right foot. Hands on the shins. Inhaling, lengthening. Breathing out, bending in, elbows out. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Stay here as you breathe out. And inhale, bend your knees, pressing your feet down as you roll up vertebra by vertebra. Inhaling, raising your hands. And breathing out, lower your hands back down by your side and lift and roll your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, hands together. Inhale, hands up. Breathing out, roll down. Inhale, right leg back, right knee on the ground. I said right, I meant left. Right knee back. Inhale, dipping your back, looking up. Breathing out, round chin to chest. Inhale, dipping your back. And breathing out, rounding chin to chest, tucking your toes. Coming up into a soft dog, lengthening along your spine, bottom away from your hands, then begin to straighten your legs. Bend one knee and then the other. You can sway your hips from side to side. And then bend both knees, lengthen along the spine, extend your legs, and then come to kneeling, back down onto the ground. Hands to the right. Space for the left foot to come up and hands either side of your left foot. Tucking your toes, lifting your right knee, and stepping your right foot to your left foot. Hands on your shins, inhaling, lengthening. Breathing out, bend in. Inhale, lengthening. Stay here as you breathe out. And then breathe in, bend your knees, rolling up vertebra by vertebra to standing. Inhaling, lifting up. And breathing out. Lift and roll your shoulders. So this next round we'll do a little bit more quickly. Inhale, exhale, hands together. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg back. Left leg back. Breathing out. Inhale, dip your back. Breathing out, tuck your toes. Come into a soft dog. Come back down to the ground. Inhale, right leg up. Left leg to right. Breathing in, lengthen along the spine. Stay here as you breathe out. Breathe in, roll up. Breathing out, lower your hands. Inhale, exhale, hands together. Inhale, hands up. Breathing out, roll down. Left leg back, left knee, right. Dipping your back. Rounding your back. Downward dog. Bend knees back down to the ground. Left leg up. Right leg joins left. Hands on the shins, lengthen the spine. Stay here as you exhale, and as you inhale, roll up. Hands together. Release your arms, lift and roll your shoulders. Hands back together again, and then bend, come down to the mat. Legs apart on the feet, and just bounce your legs. Toes up and toes down. Toes up and toes down. And then circle your ankles in one direction and circle your ankles in the other direction. Spread your toes and then bending in your right knee, hands either side. Inhaling, raising your arms up, turning to your left leg, coming forward. Taking in and an out breath here. Inhale, slide your hands up, right hand behind, left hand looking to your left hand. Breathing out, lower your hand, hug your right knee into your chest. Just swing your knee to lubricate the knee joint and slide your leg out, bounce your legs. And this time bend your left leg in, extend your right heel, raising your hands up and turn towards your right leg, coming down. Inhale and out. In and out. Sliding your hands up, left hand behind, looking up at your right thumb. Lowering your hand, supporting your left knee as you hug it in. Just bounce your leg and then extend your leg out. Shoulders, feet together in Baddha Konasana. Hold your ankles or your shins and just bounce your knees. Opening the inner thighs and the groin and part of your lymph system for the lower part of the body. Bend your knees together, hold under your thighs, clasp your hands, optionally lift your toes off the ground. That might be enough. You can optionally extend your legs and then lower your knees, just come forward. Take it in and an out breath. Slide your legs out, lift and roll your shoulders. Circle your hands up and circle your hands down.
And again. And down. Open and close your fingers. Hands either side of you. Cross your left leg over your right. Sit up. Right hand to left thigh. Breathing in. Breathing out, turn. Breathing in, lengthen. Breathing out, turn. Your head is the last thing to turn, and your shoulder is dropping away from your ears. Come back to the centre, uncross your legs, just bounce your legs, and then cross your right leg over your left. Lift and roll your shoulders, hands either side. Left hand comes to the right thigh. Inhaling, lengthen. Breathing out, turn to the right. Inhale, lengthen. And breathing out, turn to the right. Inhale, lengthen. And breathing out, turn to the right. Come back to the centre, uncross your legs. Slide your hands forward into a forward bend. Sliding up, bend your knees, and just roll from side to side. And then extend your legs outwards and just bounce your knees. Come to a comfortable cross-leg position. Hands resting on your knees, and sniff the air out. So I'll just demonstrate. If I'm going to hold my tummy, you'll see that my tummy goes. I'm forcibly exhaling through my nose. So just practice that. An alternative would be to imagine holding a bunch of flowers and you're blowing almost like dandelions, the heads off each one. As a practice, it's that blowing action, so it's brilliant for a detoxifying breath. If you had high blood pressure, you might want to do the dandelion version, but otherwise we'll just do a few rounds. And last one. Hold the breath out. And breathe in. Come to hands either side. Come to kneeling. Come to tapping your toes. Rolling up, vertebra by vertebra to standing. Step your left foot forward. Inhale. Raise your arms up, looking ahead or looking up. And breathing out, bend your elbows. Inhale, raise your arms. Breathing out, bend your elbows. Inhale, raise your arms. And breathing out, bend your elbows. Lower your hands and step your left foot back. Right foot goes out. You can put your foot towards the edge of the mat for greater balance. And your back left foot turns out at a degree angled about 45 degrees. Inhale, soften your front knee, right knee. Breathing in, breathing out, straighten your front leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Lower your hands and bring your leg back. Lift and roll your shoulders. Stepping your legs apart. Left foot turns in 45 degrees, right foot out. The front heel of your right heel, if you drew a line, should intersect the mid-arch of your back left heel, but that's in an ideal world. Warrior two, lift your arms up, turn to look beyond the third finger of your right hand. Soften your front right knee. And just take an in and an out breath. Straighten your right leg and lower your arms. Come to your feet parallel and then turn your feet the other way, so your right foot turns in and your left foot turns out. Warrior 2, look beyond the third finger of your left hand, soften your front left knee. Just check that your knee's not rolling in, but it's almost supported by your lower leg. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Then lower your arms, straighten your legs, and then come to the top of the mat again, lift and roll your shoulders. This is a Tibetan triangle. So feet comfortably apart, they can be together or perhaps hip width apart. Raise your right arm, turn the arm inwards against your ear and slide downwards. You're almost imagining you're between two panes of glass. You're not going to go very far, your chin tucks into your chest. It's a lovely lateral stretch. Inhale, come upwards and lower your hand, and left hand goes up and sliding down. Inhaling, coming up, and lower your hands. Thumbs together, raise your arms and just sway, swaying palm from one side to the other. Lower your hands, lift and roll your shoulders. Come to the ground. And come to lying on your tummy. So come to kneeling. And then bottom up. Slide your elbows forward. Come to lying. Move your elbows slightly forward. Look along the ground. And this is a Sphinx pose, so it's a very gentle back bend. You'll find this in some of the more gentle practices, perhaps yin, restorative, where you're staying in this posture for about 5 minutes. The more you move your elbows out away from you, the lower the angle on your lower back, so feel free to move your elbows out away from you. And wherever you feel comfortable, now widen your knees, bend your feet, and just sway your feet from side to side. This should feel very releasing and opening in the hip area, and the lower back area as well. And then very, very gently lower your legs back down to the ground. Bring your knees slightly closer together. Bring your elbows in against your body. Press down with your hands and come back up to kneeling. Just gently sway your bottom from side to side. Feel that you can make adjustments. Just swirling the lower abdominal energy. And then come to sitting on your side. Swing your legs around. And then come to lie. Knees bent, feet on the ground. Hands on your abdomen, feet hip width apart, and just sway your legs from side to side. In fact, you can have your feet wide and hip width apart. Bring your feet closer now to hip width apart, palms down, and just do a couple of pelvic tilts. So you're pressing your hands down, almost your feet into the ground, as if you're going to lift your bottom and then release back down again. And then pressing down as if you're going to lift up and roll. And now you've got the option to press your feet down, actually lift your bottom and raise your hands up
Hands behind you. And breathing out, lower your hands, lower your bottom back down to the ground. And relax. And again, press your feet down as you roll up, raising your hands and breathing out. Lower your hands back down by your side. And this time, as you press your feet down and roll up, breathing out, rolling down as we've done before, and then hug one knee and then the other knee into the chest, just rocking from side to side. And then gently support your legs as you place one foot and then the other foot down. And this time, place your hands under your bottom, palms down, or you can rest your bottom on a cushion or a bolster. Bend your knees into your chest once more, and just gently extend your soles of your feet to the ceiling. You don't have to have your legs straight, they can be bent at the knees. And just repeat, just that swaying from side to side. Imagine that your seaweed just moving with the water as it gently laps. So, an inversion, and then very gently come to the centre, bend your knees into your chest, just roll from side to side to release each hand and hug your knees back into your chest again. And from here, just rest and support your feet back down to the ground, slide your feet away from you. Open your palms upwards, or you can rest them on your abdomen and relax. So take a moment to connect your feet in your thoughts. Imagine the space beyond your feet, almost press your feet into that space and then relax them to the side. Tense your knees and relax the knees. Tense the bottom and relax your bottom. Tense your hands and your arms and just relax and release them back down to the ground. Consciously lift your chest up and then relax it back down to the mat. And consciously lift your shoulders up towards your ears and release them back down away from your ears. And now gently turn your head from side to side. Taking a breath in and out, and just bring your attention to the base of your nostrils, imagining the air as it travels in through the nostrils to a point that you imagine in the centre of your head. And like an internal shower, mist the air all the way down your body and out to your feet. Breathing in, base of the nostrils into the centre of your head, and breathing out, misting the air all the way down, leaving through the soles of your feet. And one last time, as you breathe in, take a colour of your choice, any colour today, and just imagine that coloured air going in once more to a point in the centre of your head, and then misting that air all the way out, down through, releasing through the soles of the feet. And take a moment to have a thought for the day, your sankalpa, and mentally repeat that thought again and then again, setting it in your intention for the day. And then you can either stay here relaxing, or if you want to come to bring the class to a close, then come to join me as you connect once more with where you are on the mats, hugging one knee and then the other knee into the chest, just rocking from side to side, and then rolling over. If you're going to roll to the right side away from your heart, stay here for a moment to let your body readjust, and then pressing your left hand to gently lift you up to a seated position. Lift and roll your shoulders.
Bring your hands together at the heart centre and take a bow for yourself as we bring the class to a close. Thank you.